Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. First, I would like y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm back with another video. So, I'm gonna just be coming on with stuff. Um, it's a lot that went on in my life. I might come with story times and tell things about my life, whatever. Or sometimes I might come with dreams that I have or anything. But today, this came to mind. You can't take everybody with you. And I learned that. I learned you can't take everybody with you. Everybody is not going to be a part of your journey. Everybody is not going to be a part of your next. Everybody is not going to be a part of where you're going. Some people is here for a season. Some people is here for a lifetime. Some people is here for a second. They could be here for 2 days and you know them and then you don't. So I learned that. I learned that a lot. Even family. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be anyone. You can meet a person today and tomorrow you never see him again. So you never know who's going to be a part of your journey. You never know who's going to be a part of your life. Everything happens for a reason. And we can't tend to think everybody is going to go with us and that we have to take everybody with us. Even they could be our friends for 30 years, and when that friendship sink, you're like, dang, I wish my friend was still here on my journey to see my next. And it wasn't meant for them to be here at your next, to be on your journey, on your path, the way that you're going. And I learned that family is not going to go with you either. Like, they're not always going to be at your next. They're not always going to be there. So regardless of who's not there, who's there, you still have to keep going. You still have to keep going on to your next. But you know, the one person that's always going to be there is God. Anywhere you go, he's going to be there. He's going to be there. I tell him every single day, night. It don't matter where I'm at. I say, I need you. I absolutely need you. I need you in my everyday life. I need you every night. I need you every morning. I need you everywhere I go. I need you. I need you. I can't do nothing without you. But people in this world, we don't need them. They hurt us. They use us. They abuse us. And sometimes you just be like, dang, what happened? How did that happen? Why did that happen? You want to know why did that happen? And don't question why. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. Some things is not to know. Some things you have to keep going along with. Like, I'm going to tell y'all a story. My kids were little at the time. And I lived in an apartment. And I worked. And I used to do a lot of overtime. 16 hours. And my mom would come over and watch my kids. On this one day, I was at work. My mom was there with my kids, and they heard a knock at the door. And my daughter looked out the door, and she said, "Mom, it's these people at the door. Come get the door." So my mom, she went and she answered the door. And they asked my mom who she was. My mom was like, "I'm their grandmother or whatever." "Oh, well, we got a call that your grandkids be in the house alone for 16 hours. And, you know, it was all kinds of stuff said. I'm not going to go into details, but it was all kinds of stuff said. And if y'all put it all together, y'all know who was called. And I was at work. My mom called me, and she was like, They came to the house and um, they asked, was the kids in the house by themselves for 16 hours? Well, I found out who called. They said the school called. How do the school know that I was working um, 16 hours? The school don't know that. The school don't know that. How do the school know like half of my business with my children? Unless somebody else called the school and told the school. That's the only way the school will find out. Um, Made it seem like I was such a bad mom. Like I didn't care about my kids. Like my kids didn't have food in the house. It was told my kids didn't have food in the house. Um, my kids wasn't being taken care of. They was being abused. It was just all crazy stuff. Just like all crazy things. And I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. And they questioned my kids at the school. And at the time, my son was like 5 and my daughter was like 8 or 9, around that time. And they questioned my kids. And my kids didn't know what to say. They were little. They didn't understand what was going on at that time. They didn't know why these people was questioning them. And when my mom called me, I said, I'm leaving work, I'm coming home. I left work and I came home to be with my kids because my babies didn't understand what was going on. And why was we being, you know, why was this happening to us? Why was this going on? Why was people trying to bring me down and prey on my downfall and say things to hurt me? That's why I say people is not going to go everywhere you go. And people are not going to be there for you. And people are going to prey on your downfall. And you got to watch who you be around as well. Gotta watch who you be around as well. The moral of the story is my kids didn't get taken away from me. They closed the case. It wasn't open long. They closed the case. They came out, they talked to me and my kids. They checked my children. They didn't have no marks, no whoops, nothing. They checked my refrigerator. There was food in there, my cabinets, everything. Everything was good. But there's a thing called karma. And we don't think about it. When we do something to somebody else, karma always comes back. And I don't want nobody else to be hurt. I don't want nobody else to go through that same thing that I went through. And it was a hard time. Like, that hurted me so bad. That hurted me so, so bad. Like, to do that and people come to your house and they're checking, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Like, that's so embarrassing. And I hated it for myself. I hated it for my kids. And I'm a single mom. And I had to work. And my mom, she helped me. But she was working too. But the days that she wasn't working overtime, she would she would come over and stay the night. I would just do my one shift after she worked overtime. The days that I wasn't working overtime, my mom would still be there. She would still help. But I worked overtime a lot to, you know, pay my bills, to take care of my kids because I had to, because I was a single parent. So I didn't have no choice. So, and only help I had was my mom at the time. And then on the weekends, every other weekend, they would go with their dad, and I would work on those weekends when they was with their dad. And that was a help too. But he also worked. So during the week, he couldn't take them because he couldn't get them back and forth to school. But my mom was a big help. So When she was leaving out, I was coming in. And I would come in, I would get my kids ready for school and put them on a bus and fix them breakfast and stuff like that. Some days they wanted me to fix them lunch and some days they didn't. But, you know, to have people hurt you, to have people do those things to you and try to get your kids taken away from you, that's the worst feeling in the world. That's absolutely the worst feeling in the world. That's why I said everybody is not going to go with you. Everybody is not going to be there. Everybody is not going to be connected to you. And don't question why. Don't ever question why. Because God will give you revelation. He will give you discernment. And you later on down the line, you be like, dag, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But it is crazy. It's crazy how things happen. It's crazy how you get shown things. Things show up later. Eye openers later on. You see things that you didn't see before. Your eyes are open to things now. Like, my mind is clear. I can see clear. And I just take every day and live it. I just live. Can't stress, can't worry. Keep going. Just live. Live every day. But I'm happy and I'm peaceful and things are better for me and my children. I work. My daughter graduated high school in 2024. My son, he's going to high school. So, and my daughter, she's starting college soon. So I'm excited. I'm happy because I know what I'm doing. And I push my children and I push them hard to keep them going and tell them everybody is not for you. Everybody don't be happy for you. Everybody is not going where you're going. So always remember that. You can have a friend today and tomorrow they're gone. Look at it this way. Came in this world alone, you're gonna leave this world alone. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody is your family, but they're not your family. They say they love you, but they do things that hurt you. And we just gotta live our life and be happy and be peaceful. Because I'm at peace. My mind, my spirit. I'm at peace. I'm happy. Can't be sad. I continue to pray and open up my Bible and read my word. I continue to go on my life because I know everyone will not go with me in my next. So I hope y'all get something from this. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the comments. But y'all can like, comment, and subscribe and share. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.